You want to be a successful entrepreneur, but are you winning your mornings? Every day you get a choice. Either you run the morning or the morning runs you. Jim Rohn said it best. Either you run the day or the day runs you. A powerful morning routine can be a difference between a focused, productive day and a chaotic one. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the only morning routine you will ever need. A routine so effective that it demands excellence from the moment you wake up. And if you make it to the end of the video, put a hashtag believe in the comments below, and we might feature you here in a future video. Believe. Why your morning routine matters. So as an entrepreneur, how you start your morning sets the tone for everything that follows. Research shows that your willpower and ability to get things done are highest shortly after you wake up. That means your morning hours are golden, a time when you're at your sharpest before fatigue and distraction set in. Successful people know this. In fact, many top CEOs and leaders are early risers. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is up at 3:30 a.m., Apple's Tim Cook is 3:45 a.m., and others like Oprah Winfrey wake up before sunrise. They're not crazy. They discovered that a structured start can catapult their productivity and their success. But here's the good news. You don't have to wake up at 4 a.m. if that's not right for you. What matters is having a routine and owning your morning. Robin Sharma famously said, "Own your morning, elevate your life." Whether your day starts at 5 a.m. or 8 a.m., a consistent morning routine will give you clarity and control. On the other hand, if you start your day and you're scrambling, you're oversleeping, you're rushing out the door with your mind in a fog, you're essentially letting the day control you. So let's flip that narrative. It's time for you to take charge. Rise with purpose, don't hit snooze. The first step is waking up on purpose, not by accident. When your alarm goes off, avoid hitting the snooze button. It's tempting, but those extra 10 minutes can actually hurt you. Sleep experts warn that dozing off again only starts a new sleep cycle that gets interrupted, leaving you more tired and groggy. So when you wake up, get up. Decide that you run this morning. One trick to help: put your alarm or phone across the room so you have to physically get out of the bed to turn it off. And another trick, give yourself something to look forward to when you wake up, whether it's a fresh cup of coffee, a morning playlist that you love, or the thought of working on a project that you are excited about. Also, consistency is key. Try to wake up at the same time each day. This trains your body's clock. Make sure you're getting enough sleep too. About 8 hours is ideal. If you're naturally a night owl, don't worry. The goal is not to force you into a 5 a.m. wake up if that doesn't suit you. Studies show you'll be most productive at whatever time aligns with your internal body clock. The important part is not the exact time on the clock, but that once you're up, you follow an empowering routine. Now, as soon as you're out of bed, make your bed. Yes, this small act can matter. It gives you an immediate win and a sense of accomplishment. It's not about making the bed, it's about proving to yourself that you're the kind of person who follows through. As Admiral McRaven said, if you want to change the world, start off by making your bed. It sounds simple, but you're signaling to yourself that you're organized and ready for the day. Little wins build momentum. Hydrate and energize. So before you reach for your phone or anything else, drink a glass of water. Your body has been fasting and losing water overnight, so you wake up dehydrated. Hydrating first thing helps wake up your organs and your brain. In fact, drinking water on an empty stomach in the morning can kickstart your metabolism by up to 25%, giving you an energy boost without any calories. Think of it as fueling your system's engine. So here's an action tip. Keep a glass or bottle of water by your bedside or in the kitchen that's ready to go. Drink it within the first 5 to 10 minutes of being up. You'll likely feel more alert almost instantly. Some people add lemon for a taste or a bit of vitamin C, but plain water does the job just fine. I'll take mine with a little bit of sea salt and some vitamin D drops as well. Take this moment to also freshen up. Wash your face, brush your teeth. The cool water on your face will further signal your body it's go time. You're literally washing off the grogginess. So by now, you've resisted snooze, you've made your bed, and you've hydrated. 3 quick wins already. Next, sing. Boost your mood with music. Now it's time to get your mind and mood into a positive state. The first S in this routine is sing. But don't worry, you don't have to actually sing unless you want to. The step is about using music to energize and uplift you. So I call this step sing because the fastest way to change your state is to put on music. Think about it. Have you ever heard your favorite song come on and suddenly now you're smiling or you're tapping your feet? That's the power that we want to tap into every morning. So choose a song or a playlist that pumps you up and makes you feel positive. It could be an upbeat song that makes you want to dance, or an inspiring song that reminds you of why you do what you do. Play it while you're getting dressed or moving around. Music literally improves your brain chemistry. It triggers the release of dopamine, which is a feel-good chemical that boosts your mood and reduces your stress. So starting your day with a dose of positivity will help you feel more motivated and ready to tackle challenges. So go ahead. Put on that song that makes you feel like you can conquer the world. Sing along if you want to. No one's judging you in your morning routine. This is your time to set a positive tone. By the end of the song, you'll notice you feel happier, more awake, and more mentally tuned into a good vibe. Now, if music isn't your thing first thing in the morning, you can alternatively do something else that lifts your mood. Maybe read an inspiring quote or do a quick 5-minute meditation. The key is to feed your mind something positive before the world's noise creeps in. Sun. Get some morning sunlight. So the second S is sun, as in get some sunshine and fresh air. This step is all about waking up your body naturally and harnessing some science-backed benefits. Step outside for a few minutes or at least open your curtains wide. Sunlight in the morning is incredibly powerful. It sends a signal to your brain that it's daytime. Let's get going. Exposure to bright morning light also helps reset your circadian rhythm. That's your body's internal clock, which improves your energy in the morning and your sleep at night. It basically tells your body when it's time to be alert and when it's time to wind down. One study found that office workers who got more morning light fell asleep faster and slept better than those who didn't. Morning sunlight also triggers your body to naturally increase certain hormones that wake you up and boost your alertness. Just as importantly, sunlight boosts your mood. People who get more sunshine during the day tend to have lower rates of depression and anxiety. So think of how a gloomy day can make you feel a bit low, while a bright morning can make you feel cheerful. That's real. Sunlight helps your brain produce serotonin, which is another happy hormone. It's like nature's antidepressant and focus enhancer rolled into one, and it's free. On most mornings, I do a 60-minute walk around my neighborhood outside as quickly as I can so I can get some of those benefits and feel-good hormones right in the morning. So here's an action tip for you. Take 5 to 10 minutes to step outside each morning. Stand on your porch, your balcony, walk your dog, go around the block, not just in front of a window, actually outside. Breathe in fresh air. If the weather's bad or the winter is still dark, at least sit by the window or use a bright lamp, but every little bit helps. But try to get outside. Feel that cool air and light wake up your senses. It also gives you a quiet moment to just be present. No screens, no emails, no outside distractions, just you and your new day. Soar. Do what makes you feel alive. Now for the third S, soar. This is one of my favorites. So soar means you're doing the thing that makes you feel alive, bold, confident each morning. In other words, do something that feeds your soul or advances your big goals so you start the day inspired. So think about what activity gives you a sense of purpose or joy. It could be working on a passion project, reading something uplifting, watching a YouTube video on this channel, practicing gratitude, visualizing your goals. For you, SOAR might mean spending 10 minutes journaling about your goals or things you're grateful for. It could mean reading a couple pages from a personal development book or a biography of someone who inspires you. It might mean visualization or prayers or affirmations, anything that connects you with your why and makes your spirit soar. The key is that it's personal and meaningful to you. This isn't about checking emails yet and doing busy work. It's about feeding your mindset. What I will do is that on my walk, I'll always have a YouTube video playing from my channel, another channel that I look up to and respect, and it's feeding my brain with entrepreneurs who've done amazing things, which makes me want to go home and do something amazing too. And now consider this. Steve Jobs used to start each day by looking in the mirror and asking, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I'm about to do today? And if too many days in a row the answer was no, he knew something needed to change. You can use a question like that to remind yourself of the thing that matters most to you. Morning is a perfect time to reconnect with your mission. Also remember that scientific finding, our mental energy and our willpower are highest in the morning. So this is a prime time to do important work on your number one goal before the world distracts you. Maybe you're building a business. Spend a few morning minutes brainstorming a new idea or writing your business plan. If you have a book that you want to write, use this time to write a page. Even small progression on a passion project will make you feel accomplished and excited. So by doing something that makes you feel like you're soaring, you leave the house or start the workday with a sense of purpose and confidence. You'll be thinking, yes, I've already invested in myself and my dream today. And that positive momentum can carry you through the day's challenges. Here's something to think about that's important. During this SOAR time, avoid consuming other people's agenda. So that means don't get on social media, don't check your email yet. those can pull you back into reaction mode. So we want to protect this time for you and your growth. You want to create before you consume.
If you want to take real action after this video, I made a free worksheet just for you. It covers the top lessons from today, gives you space to write your biggest takeaways, and helps you build a simple action plan. It's 100% free. Just click the link in the description to go grab it. Let's start building real momentum in your life and business. I'll see you there.
Sweat. Exercise your body. Time for the fourth S, sweat. This means get your body moving and do something active to literally work up a sweat. Now, don't worry, you don't have to run a marathon every morning or hit the gym for an hour unless you want to. Even 10 to 20 minutes of exercise, outside ideally, can have a huge effect on your day. The goal is to get your blood pumping, to wake up your muscles, to flood your body with all of those healthy hormones that exercise provides. Exercising in the morning boosts your energy and has well-known benefits for your mood and your brain. When you work out, your body releases endorphins. These are often the feel-good chemicals that reduce stress and make you feel happier. So, have you ever noticed how you're in a better mood after a workout? That's why. Breaking a sweat also helps clear your mind. You'll start the day rejuvenated and with a sense of accomplishment. There's even science showing that morning exercise can boost your brain power. One study found that 30 minutes of moderate aerobic exercise in the morning improved people's decision-making and executive function for the rest of the day. In other words, a brisk walk, a jog, or an at-home workout can make you mentally sharper when you sit down to work. You're not just training your body, you're priming your brain for peak performance. And you can stack those things together, right? The last two we talked about were getting some sun, doing something that makes you soar, and getting some sweat. If you went for a jog or a brisk walk like I do every morning for 60 minutes, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, you're getting sun outside. Put something on in your ears, listen to one of these videos, you're getting some soar time there, and you're also sweating by doing a mild workout. So here's an action tip. Choose an activity that you enjoy, or at least you don't hate, and that fits your fitness level. And that could be a quick run around your neighborhood, it could be some bodyweight exercises in your living room, it could be yoga, it could be stretching, it could be dancing to a few songs, or it could be a heavy lift. The important part is to get moving. For example, you might do 20 jumping jacks, 10 push-ups, and 10 squats, and repeat that circuit 3 times. Boom, you've got a morning workout in under 15 minutes. If you have more time, great, do a full workout. If not, even 5 minutes of stretching or a short work outside with sunlight to get your coffee can help. Remember, consistency over intensity. It's better to do a small workout every morning than a huge workout once a month. By making this a habit, you'll notice over weeks and months that you have more energy and you get sick less often. Exercise also builds discipline. When you prove to yourself every day that you can show up and do something hard, you strengthen that discipline muscle in your mind. Plus, as an entrepreneur, your health is an asset. Taking care of your body means you can sustain the long hours and stress that sometimes come with building a business. Scare. Step out of your comfort zone. Okay, what have we done so far? We've energized the body, we've energized our mind. Now it's time for the fifth S, scare. And this one is a bit different and definitely exciting. Scare means doing one thing every morning that slightly scares or challenges you. Now, why on earth would we do this? Because doing something hard first thing in the morning teaches you courage and builds unstoppable confidence. If you conquer a fear or discomfort at the start of your day, everything else will feel easier by comparison. For example, you could be taking a cold shower right after your workout. Now, a cold shower might sound crazy if you've never tried it, and yes, it is uncomfortable for a minute or two, but it wakes you up like nothing else. More importantly, it trains you to step out of your comfort zone. After a freezing shower, making tough business calls or tackling a tricky problem can feel like a breeze. You've proven to yourself that you can do things that aren't easy. Cold exposure also has some really cool health benefits too. Research shows that cold water immersion can increase your endorphins. Those are also some feel-good chemicals, and your neuroepinephrine, which boosts your alertness, while it also reduces your stress hormones like cortisol. In short, a cold blast can actually improve your mood and make you more resilient to stress. So it's not just mental toughness here that you're training, you're also helping your body adapt and get stronger. Now, your scare doesn't have to be a cold shower, though I challenge you to do it at least once and see. It could be anything that pushes your limits a little bit. So Maybe you're scared of public speaking. So your morning scare could be practicing a speech in front of the mirror for 5 minutes or making a quick YouTube video. Or maybe you fear rejection. So your morning challenge could be sending that bold email or making a phone call about an opportunity that you've been nervous about. Doing it first thing when you're fresh means you won't procrastinate about it all day. It could even be as simple as ending your warm shower with 30 seconds of cold water if you're easing into it. The idea is to prove to yourself each day that you can do the uncomfortable thing. Like Mark Twain said, eat a live frog first thing in the morning and nothing worse will happen to you the rest of the day. Don't worry, no actual frogs for breakfast here. The frog is that hard task or scary thing you might otherwise avoid. If you do it early, you won't spend the whole day dreading it. You'll feel braver and freer. So imagine this, by 7 or 8 a.m., you've already crushed the fear. You've taken that cold shower or had that tough conversation with yourself, or you've done a hard task. You walk into the rest of your day with a sort of superhero mentality, right? What else you got for me today? I've already done something scary here and I'm feeling great. That confidence is an entrepreneur's best friend. Putting it all together, your ultimate morning routine. Okay, so let's see how all of this flows together in a typical morning, step by step. So this is the 5S morning routine, the only routine you'll need to ignite your day. So we start by waking up, no snooze. Get up with your alarm, no excuses. Make your bed for a quick win and drink a glass of water to hydrate your body and kickstart your energy. Remember, no snoozing. You're training yourself to attack the day from the get-go. Next, we're going to sing. This is a mood boost with music. So we play an uplifting song or playlist. Use music to put yourself in a positive, powerful state. Sing along or dance a bit if you feel like it. This is science-backed. Music boosts dopamine and cuts your stress. So you're literally improving your brain chemistry for a happier day. Next, get some sun, get light, get some air. Step outside into the morning light or open those curtains, but ideally outside. Take a few deep breaths of fresh air. Let the natural light signal to your body it's time to wake up. This will regulate your internal clock and help you sleep better later while lifting your mood right now. Next is Soar, inspire your mind. Spend a few minutes on something that inspires you or fulfills you. Journal your goals, read an inspiring passage, say a prayer or affirmation, visualize your success, make progress on a passion project, watch a YouTube video that inspires you, right? Feed your soul before you feed your to-do list. You're using your peak mental energy on something that matters most to you. Next is sweat, exercise. Get moving and raise your heart rate. Do a workout, stretching, yoga, anything to get the blood flowing. Even a quick 10-minute routine counts. Break a sweat if you can, right? That's why it's called sweat. This releases endorphins for a mood boost and primes your brain for productivity. Next is scare. Challenge yourself. Do one thing that challenges you. Take the cold shower we talked about, or tackle the tough task head on. Step out of your comfort zone, even briefly. You'll gain confidence and train yourself to be comfortable being uncomfortable, which is going to be a key to your growth. And that's it, 6 steps if we include that initial wake up process, hydration and all. And then the 5 S's, sing, sun, soar, sweat, scare. This routine might take you 60 to 90 minutes. In total, if you do everything fully, for example, 20 minutes reading, 20 minutes exercise, etc. But you can adjust the timing to fit your life. Even a condensed 30-minute version can work wonders if you hit each category briefly. The order here is a logical flow. It's mindset to light to inspiration, exercise, challenge. But you can tweak the order if you want to too. For example, some people might exercise first and then do the inspirational stuff. That's okay too. The important part is building a sequence that consistently hits these key areas: mental positivity, physical activation, purpose, and growth. Make it a habit. Now, doing this routine once is great, but the real power comes when you make it a habit. So try committing to this morning for the next 10 days and see how you feel. In the beginning, it might feel like a lot, especially if you're not used to structured mornings. But stick with it. Habits take time to form. Remember, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. It's a famous quote often attributed to Aristotle. Each day that you follow through with your routine, you're reinforcing the identity of a focused, proactive person. So here are a few tips that you can use to help lock in the habit. Prepare the night before. Lay out your workout clothes, set a water bottle by your bed, decide what song or playlist you're going to play, or what book you're going to read in the morning, what video you're going to watch. This makes it easier to dive in without friction. And as the saying goes, success is when preparation meets opportunity. In this case, the morning is the opportunity and your prep is the success hack. Next, start small if needed. If 5 steps feels overwhelming at first, start with 2 or 3 and then gradually add on. Maybe for the first week, you focus on waking up, no snoozing, then add music and water, and then you add sunlight, and then a short exercise the next week, and so on. Any positive routine is better than none, and you can build upon to the full program. Next is be flexible but consistent. So life happens. And some days you might have an early meeting or kids to attend to. If you're short on time, you can shrink each step. So maybe 1 minute of music, 5 push-ups, a quick cold rinse, instead of skipping it entirely. The key is doing something for each part every day so the habit stays alive. Consistency is more important than perfection. Next is track your progress. Consider using a habit tracker or just a calendar to check off each day you complete the routine. Seeing a streak can be very motivating. You won't want to break it once you have a bunch of days in a row. Over time, you'll likely find that this routine becomes second nature. It won't feel like a checklist anymore. It will feel like your normal way of starting the day. And when that happens, oh boy, get ready for compounding benefits. Your energy will increase, your stress management will improve, and you'll notice that you are getting more done towards your goals. Others might start asking, wow, what's your secret? Why are you so full of energy in the morning? Start tomorrow strong. The beauty of this routine is that it's simple and it covers all the bases. It covers your mind, your body, and your spirit. By the time you finish your morning routine, you've basically said to yourself, my well-being and goals matter. You've taken care of your physical health with water and the sun and exercise, your mental health with positive music and personal inspiration, and your personal growth by facing the fear and working on the passion. Most people let mornings just happen to them, but not you. You're designing your morning now for success. So imagine the compound effect of doing this every day. Today, you'll feel great. Do it tomorrow and the next day, and soon you'll have more focus, less stress, and an unshakable confidence. Those days turn into weeks of productivity, which turn into months of progress on your business and personal goals. This is how winning streaks are built, one morning at a time. And don't just take my word for it. Think of the entrepreneurs that you admire. If you look deep into their routines, almost all of them have a morning ritual that centers them. It might not be exactly 5 S's, but it likely touches on similar elements. Success leaves clues, and a solid morning routine is a big one. So now that you have a blueprint that incorporates many of those best practices into one, this truly could be the only morning routine you ever need because you can adapt it as you grow. As your interests change, your Soar activity might change, or your exercise routine might evolve, but the framework still works. So, here is my challenge to you. Try this for the next 10 days. Even better, start tomorrow morning. No, actually, start tonight by setting up what you need for the morning. Then when your alarm rings, remember this video and the commitment you made to yourself. Push through that initial discomfort of getting up and just do it. You'll thank yourself by noon, I promise. End your morning routine by stepping into your workday or whatever comes next with a winning mindset. You've now primed yourself for success. Now go make things happen. And if you ever feel that your motivation is dipping, remember that feeling you had after a great morning and know that you can create that feeling again any day by following these steps. Finally, always remember why you're doing this. You have dreams to chase. You have people to help. You have a vision to build. This morning routine is a foundation that will support all of that. It's not just about having a nice breakfast or a bit of exercise. It's about becoming the person who can achieve the goals that you've set. So every morning is a new opportunity to become a better, stronger version of you. You have the power to craft your mornings that fuel your success. So will you seize that power? The routine is here for you. Now it's up for you to implement it and make it your own. And as you do, you'll find that not only do your days get better, but you get better. And that's the real magic of a morning routine. It transforms you one day at a time. So go make your mornings count. Your future self, the successful entrepreneur, living your dream, is rooting for you to start each day right. Own your morning and you'll own your day and eventually your life. Stay motivated, keep improving, and as always, never stop believing in yourself and your vision. Believe. To learn how to stay positive every day, check the video right there next to me. I think you'll love it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there. You think the worst advice you ever got was bad? Listening to negativity, whether it comes from other people or from that little voice of self-doubt in your head, is even worse. Bad advice is occasional and obvious, but negativity can be constant and insidious.